Confidence. One of the essential skills that we should all have. Confidence makes our way to success. If we want to make our life better, if we want a richer, a happier life, we should have the confidence in our field. There are so many people who are doing different jobs. If you want to do great in your jobs, the things you have to have is confidence. So today we are talking about confidence, but today we are not going to decode this term, that what the confidence literally means, but we are talking about something that really important to a lot of people: how to speak English confidently. I mean, it's a really big challenge for a lot of people. They claim that they can understand English, but the problem is when they start to speak in front of others, they just get stuck. They feel less confident about their language, and their fluency also get affected by the less confidence. So what can we do to boost up our confidence? Why so many people speak with greater confidence? How they manage to do that? Is there any kind of secret? So today I am going to share some of the tips and techniques that will boost your confidence while you will speak English in front of others, and that will also reduce your nervousness when you will speak in front of others. So hello my friends, my name is Samim Mallick and you are watching the Samim Mallick Show. So let's get started. The technique number 1. Identify your exact fear. It seems like that we have fear of speaking English in front of others, but this may not be exact reason why you feel fear to speak in front of others. There are so many people who have glossophobia. That means they have the fear of public speaking. It's not the problem with the language, it's problem that he or she cannot speak in front of a group. This is public speaking fear. It's not like that they can speak freely, they can speak confidently in their native language, but when it times to speak English, they feel fear. They feel fear because of they have glossophobia. If you have that kind of fear, if you have that kind of phobia, first of all you have to overcome that kind of fear. You first have to figure out, how can I overcome this fear of speaking in front of others? If you can overcome this kind of fear, then you can easily speak English confidently in front of others. There will be no problem. Technique number 2. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. We have to accept that making mistake in language learning isn't bad. The way we can learn any language is by making mistakes. If you are not ready to make mistakes, you will never learn any language. You should not obsessed with that things that you are making mistake. What normally happens to people is that when they speak in front of others, they just start to think about that they are going to be judged. They are going to be judged by their pronunciations and the grammatical aspects. And these things are actually slows down your fluency, and that will actually affect your confidence. If you start to think about that people are going to judge you because of these things, you will automatically get stuck and you will lose your fluency. Understand the basic principle of language learning, and you have to understand and you have to think about how you actually learned your mother tongue, the native language that you speak. When you were a child and you start to speak, you made a lot of mistakes. That's why you are speaking your native language right now. And even native speakers also do mistakes. So why are you concerning about making mistakes? Stop thinking about your mistakes and start to practice the language in front of others without fear of anything. And if you keep practicing without thinking about these things, then your confidence will be increased. Technique number 3. Talk to yourself. I mean, it is really a big problem for beginners. It is a very common question they ask: with whom I will practice English speaking? There are a lot of times you may not have your companion, you may not have any companion to practice the language, but that doesn't mean that you cannot practice. You can practice to yourself. What you need to do is, you have to stand in front of the mirror and start to talk to yourself. You can speak on any topic. You can speak any topic that you are comfortable with. You can talk about anything that you are interested in. You can talk about your dreams, you can talk about that what you want to do in next year or next 5 years and what you want to become in your life, and that you will explain to mirror version of yourself. Maybe you will feel weird at first, but this is the effective way to practice the language. If you keep practicing this way, and it will gradually improve your confidence in English language. It is better to have someone to practice, but if you don't need to concern about that. You can practice to yourself, you can make improvement in your speaking. So this is all. And here the technique number 4. Listen a lot. We all know the power of listening. Whatever we are today and what we all know so far is all result of listening. If you are a good listener, you can do anything in your life. Listening is a very essential skills also. You can develop your listening skills. And these skills are very much important for learning any new language. It may be English language or it may be any language that you want to learn. So why I am emphasizing on this topic of listening, the power of listening? Because just think about your childhood. How you actually learn your native language. We learn our native language. We learn the language that we speak, that we called our native language, is just by listening others. You can listen a lot of things to learn English language. There are so many sources and material are available on the internet. You can watch the English TV serials, you can watch Hollywood movies, or if you feel that this is kind of advanced of speaking, then you can try something that little bit easy for you. You have to observe the native speaker, how they actually speak the language, how they actually communicate in their language. When you start to observe their styles and the way they are communicating, you will start to understand that how people speak confidently. So listening is very much important part of your language learning journey. If you listen a lot, if you observe the speaker, then you can easily copy their confidence and ultimately you become confident in English language. There will be no complication to speak English language in front of you. Okay friends, this is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, share, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. See you in the next video. Thank you.